Rising sea levels and devastating floods are wreaking havoc in Bangladesh. Living constantly under the threat of dislocation, residents in the country's low-lying coast are now facing an existential threat. The surging water level is a death sentence to their crops, while frequent flooding washes away the structure they once called home. More details in this next report.
For generations, Pavan Boroi's family guarded a temple to Lord Shiva, the Hindu god of destruction, until Bangladesh's mighty Padma River wreaked havoc of its own. The temple, along with 200 houses, was wiped away. The 70-year-old lady is among thousands of Bangladeshis who will be rendered destitute this year. Surging waters and eroding lands are reshaping the landscape, a natural phenomena exaggerated by climate change. One day in September, the waterway abruptly changed course, and a swath of Baroi's village vanished, as the very land on which it stood was washed away. Bangladesh is a delta country crisscrossed by more than 200 waterways. Each of them is connected to the Ganga and Brahmaputra rivers. Periodic flooding that inundates homes, markets and schools has always been a fact of life for the tens of millions of farmers and fishermen who crowd the river's banks. But scientists say climate change has increased the severity and frequency of the phenomena. There is now more erratic rainfall, causing frequent cyclones and flash floods.
Water diplomacy. If there will be any climate change, so definitely there will be change in the rainfall pattern, or there will be a erratic rainfall, and there will be change in the discharge. Discharge, I means the flow. So if the flow will increase, so there will be increase in the erosions. So we are expecting if there will be a change in the rainfall pattern by 2050 or end of this century, there will be a chance, the probability of the erosions increase around 5 to 10%.
This year, Bangladesh saw record flooding. More than 100 people were killed and 7 million temporarily cut off from the rest. The impact is expected to worsen significantly in the coming decades. With the sea levels rising, thousands living along the low-lying coastline fear displacement.
With respect to riverbank erosion, clearly these flooding events, the country seems to be going through a cycle of droughts and then storms, more severe storms. And this is by far, is a clear signal of the impacts of climate change.
At the upcoming COP27 summit, Dhaka will present a national plan. It is aimed at helping people manage increasing natural disasters and extreme weather calamities triggered by climate change. Bangladesh, a low-income developing country, has made very little contribution to global carbon emissions, but is among the countries worst affected by the impact of it. The leaders will go and present their plans on the world stage, ask for action, call for climate funding, but for the people who have lost their homes, lifelong savings, speeches do not matter much. It is action that counts. South Asia Bureau, WION World is One.
WION World is One is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.